Let's set up Python on our operating system. Um, to install Python on our operating system, there are a few options available for us. I'm going to start with Windows users. Although I'm a Mac, I think the processes are almost the same, similar, so to speak. So, uh, if you're on Windows, the easiest way for you to set up Python is to install Anaconda distribution. So you can just go here and then you type Anaconda, okay? And then here you can go to Anaconda website. And then, so there's a get started here. Let's see, what do we have here? It's saying access is completely free. So if I do get started, and I should. Okay, so I'm required to sign up. So once we sign up here, uh, we can download Anaconda. And then once we download Anaconda, I'm talking to Windows users now. Okay, Mac as well. Okay, so once we download Anaconda, we can run the installer on Windows. Okay, so once you successfully run the installer on Windows, and then you have your Anaconda set up, so just sign up here. Once you sign up, you sign in. You should have. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste our time, so I'm not going to go through with this. So once you sign in, you sign up, you sign it, you will have uh, access to download this Anaconda distribution because it's like a community here. So once you do that, you run it, and then after successful installation, you can go to your start and enter Anaconda. Uh, you should get some kind of Anaconda prompt or shell environment, and then you're good to go. From the environment, you can just type Python. You're good to go. Perhaps I might make a video on a machine running Windows to that effect, but I'm just saying here, in the event that I couldn't get back to that. And for those of you on Mac, you can go through this as well. So once you download this, it goes into your download folder. You can double click and then you drag into your application folder. It's quite basic. So, but I'm not going to use Anaconda. That's option one. Another option available is to go here and then do Python. So regardless of whether or not your window or regardless of whether or not your Mac, you could be on Windows, Mac, whatever, Linux. So here you can just go to download. Okay. See, it's highlighting this for me. It's detected my operating system, Mac OS. If you're Windows, it should do that as well. If you're Linux, it should do that as well. So you just download the latest stable version of Python. So once you download that, you run the installer, and then you're good to go. For those of you on Mac, you double click from your download folder. You have a prompt pops up, and then you can drag it into your application folder. Oh, it's quite basic, and then you can open a terminal and then press IPython. I enter IPython, and then you're good to go. But I'm not going to go through this. This is not what I want to use because in the past I've gone through this route, and in the course of some of my Python project, I've run into some kind of issues. Okay, something like certificate issues. I don't want to get into all of that. So if your Windows, just go here, see stable releases that you can download, whether you're on 64-bit operating system, 32-bit operating system, wherever, you can download for your operating system. But I'm not going to go through this. What I'm going to do instead is to use Homebrew to install Python. Okay, so I'm talking about Mac users now. I'm done with Windows. You don't have Homebrews on Windows. So you don't have Homebrew on Windows. So this is related to Mac OS users now. So for macOS users, if you wish to install Python via Homebrew, you have to ensure you have Homebrew installed on your operating system. If you don't have Homebrew installed on your operating system, you can open a browser like this. Then you can type Homebrew. Okay, type Homebrew, and then see this is installation. Then you can open this. So when you open this, you read through this document. There are a few options available for you. I have Homebrew installed already, so I just want to show you. So there's Git remote mirroring here. So if you wish to go through this route, you can just copy this like this, okay, and then open a terminal. So I'm going to open terminal. Oh, I've been playing with some Python code before now. Interesting. So let me terminate this, and then let me open terminal again. Okay, so when we open terminal, I'm going to zoom this. Okay, so I zoom this like this. So here you can just, this command you can copy and then paste it here. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You can paste it like this. Okay, so something else is going on here. This is not what I want. Well, my intention was to copy this, copy, and then here you can just paste. Okay, and then press enter. I'm not going to press enter because I have Homebrew installed already on my machine, so I'm not going to try to install Homebrew one more time. Okay, so if you wish to go through that Git remote mirroring option, you can do this that I'm doing. Okay, there is another option available in that document, which is default tab cloning. Okay, so you can do this as well, copy and then paste. Okay, now you just press enter and then it will install Homebrew for you. Once a Homebrew is set up, the next thing is to install Python with Homebrew. Okay, so the way to do that is to open a terminal and then do brew. Okay, before you do, actually you do brew install, what's this? Brew install Python. This is the command for running installing Python with Homebrew. But then if you like, so once you enter this command, just press enter, it will install Python for you. There is no need to do brew updates because unless you have Homebrew installed already, what I meant to say is, if you have Homebrew installed prior to watching this video, you might want to run this command before running brew install Python. You might want to run brew updates. So if you run brew update, what brew will do is it will update all the different softwares that you've installed with Homebrew prior to this time. Okay, and then also prepare Homebrew for you to install the latest stable version of Python. Okay, I'm not going to go through this, so you can just do brew install Python, and then this, press enter, this will install Python for you. I have Python installed already, so I'm not going to do this. So after that, you open your terminal again, and then you do Python. So Python will boot up a Python interpreter for us. So if you press enter, guys, this is after successful Python installation. Okay, so the advantage of installing Python with Homebrew is Homebrew will set up all your, it will set up your path environment for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so this command Python, it opens up a Python interpreter for us. So it's triple arrows. Okay. So we can play with some Python code here. We can do 2 plus 2, 4. Okay. We can do, I don't know, name, la. Then we can do print name dot, I don't know, is it hopper? No, no, is it to hopper? Okay, hola. So it works. I'm just playing with some Python code here, guys. So you might do x equals to 5. Then you can do x plus equals to 2. And then when you do x, that's 7. Okay. You can play with Python. It's just some basic Python code. So this is our Python interpreter. As you can see, it's. Oh, let me show you. Type. Let's say we're trying to get a type of x. So this is int. Okay. Type of name. This is string. Okay. So this works. There is another option. Instead of using the Python interpreter, we can use something a bit more robust than this, which is the IPython interpreter. So to do that, I'm going to exit out of this. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to my browser. And then here I'm going to say, I'm going to type install IPython. Okay. So for those of you on Windows, this command also works. In case you didn't go with the Anaconda option, say you downloaded a standalone Python installer from the official Python website, and then you install it on your Windows, it's not going to come with IPython. So you can run this command, pip install Python. You just open a terminal on your Windows, and then you run pip install IPython. Okay. So I'm going to open a terminal here, and then I'm going to press this, and then when I press enter, it's going to install IPython. I have IPython set up, so I'm not going to do this. So in case you don't have IPython set up, you just run pip install IPython. So pip is a package manager, much like npm in Node.js. So pip is used for managing Python dependencies. Okay. There's a variant which is known as pip3. Okay. More or less the same. So once your IPython is set up, is installed successfully, you can just come back to your terminal. And for those of you on Windows as well, you can just open a terminal, and then you press IPython, press enter. This should bring up an IPython interpreter. Okay, so this is what we have. As you can see, this looks much better compared to our Python interpreter, our default Python interpreter. See, the graphics look better. So we can also play with some Python code here. X5, okay. Ray, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can do ray, 10, 5. And if I do ray, see, it's working. So I might even do type array. So it's a list. So this is a list. So this works. Okay. So when we return for our Python series, we're going to be making use of IPython. So this is just me showing you how to set it up. So uh, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.